Hi everyone, so welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to take a look at an eyeshadow palette. I actually just got this in the mail and I'm super excited. So let's open it up and let me show you guys. So these are two mini eyeshadows by Voss. I have Fruit Sorbet here and I have Berry Burst. First impression, these are so adorable. The packaging is so cute. Now I believe there's 3 or 4 available. I'm not sure, just let me quickly check. Anyways, excuse my face. I'm in the process of doing my makeup right now. Alright, so looking at Sephora's website, there is 4 available. Berry Burst, Fruit Sorbet, Creme Brulee, and Le Macaron. Le Macaron is more like a metallic shimmery shade or type of palette. Next is the Creme Brulee. It's more of like a brownie neutral foils. I'll put the pictures like right here or somewhere so you guys can have a better look at them. But I do have Fruit Sorbet, which is a really colorful palette, and Berry Burst, which is more like a warmer berry tone color. So these are $18. They're a limited edition and they're exclusive to, I believe, Sephora. So here's a good idea of what they look like in the back. But I'm gonna open them anyways, so it doesn't matter if I show you guys the picture. These two palettes are my very first Voss eyeshadow palettes, so I won't know how they are. So this is almost like my first impression of the brand as well. So the packaging, everything is matte, and the color or the shade of the palette, Berry Burst, is embossed and it has this little shine to it. So that's a nice, touch to it. And let's open this. So this is how the palette looks, and it actually looks way better in person. I'm looking at the viewfinder and it's not doing it justice. It actually looks really nice. So if you can find this in store, definitely take a look at it. I hope the colors in the swatches are amazing. So I'm gonna open Fruit Sorbet. This is, like I said, a very colorful palette. I don't have anything colorful at all, so I decided I was just gonna get this one, and plus it'll be nice to just kind of swatch these colorful colors and see how it is in pigmentation. And here it is. It's literally the same thing, because this is more of a warmer berry tone. It's like in pink, and this is a very fun colorful palette, so it kind of, the packaging kind of resembles the colors inside it. So as you can see, this palette is very vibrant. There are some matte colors and also some shimmery colors. This green, white, blue, and black is shimmery, and the rest are matte colors. And here are the two palettes next to each other. They're amazing, such beautiful colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply on eyeshadow. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do yet, but I'm just gonna play around, and I'll probably like fast forward the eyeshadow application, and then I'll come back and do a review, a conclusion, and swatch the eyeshadow colors for you guys.
Netflix, he just kept fucking staring at me. Eventually, I suggested that we go to the dining hall next door to our building. It was open 24/7, and I was looking for any way to get him out of the room. As the girls started crying their eyes out, we decided that we had had enough of this spirit we were talking to, so we said goodbye and moved on.
Alright guys, so I'm back, and if you guys are wondering what's on my lips, I have the Too Faced Melted, and this is the liquid matte lipstick, the holiday season one. This is Cinnamon Bear. I did do a video on it. You could check it out. I'll put it in the description box below. I also have this Wet n Wild highlighter on my face. I used this shade and this shade. If you guys are interested in this palette, I do have a video on it as well. I also put it down below. Alright, so moving to the eyeshadows, you guys have seen what colors I used on my eyes. I majority used Berry Burst. I did go into Fruit Sorbet and used the black and the white shimmery shades in this palette. Looking at my eyes, the colors are amazing. They did blend out alright. I don't think I had a problem with blending at all, and the colors are quite pigmented as well. I did have to go back like a few times to kind of pick it up. I was trying to make sure my eyeshadow was blended. I kept having to go back to the palette to make sure there was pigment on my eyes and the right pigmentation. Like for instance, these don't have names, but these two colors, they weren't very pigmented because I kept like just trying to blend it out, so I kept having to go back to the palette just to kind of pick up some more and put it on, which I don't like. It wasn't really a problem for me, but if you want a very nice, you know, if you want that color to be very intense, then I will say to just pack it on a little bit more. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my fingers to actually swatch all of them, because I don't really have a clear idea of how they are yet, because I did just use a few colors on my eyes. So let's go ahead and swatch these with my fingers. So I'm gonna swatch Berry Burst first, and I'm gonna go from the left to the right and the bottom the same way, left to the right. So here's all 10 swatches on my arm. As you guys can see, the shimmery colors, they just have more pigmentation and they're just a little bit heavier. Well, and by that I mean that they're a little bit more opaque compared to the matte shades. I feel like the matte shades are very, very safe for people who don't want too much of an intense color on the eyeshadow. Or for these matte shades, you probably will have to build up a couple of times just to make sure the color is there. And as you guys can see, as I was just kind of swiping it on my arm, there was a little bit of fallout, and I did forget to mention that. So when I was doing my eyes, there was a little bit of fallout under my eyes, so do keep that in mind that there is fallout. When I'm picking up the colors, I am literally like swirling my fingers in it like maybe 3-5 times and then putting it on. So I'm not just like dabbing and then putting it on. So this is how the colors will look like when you swirl your fingers and swatch them on your arm. Alright, next let's swatch Fruit Sorbet, and this is how the colors are again. I'm gonna go from left to right on the top and also left to right on the bottom. So here's all 10 shades from the Fruit Sorbet palette. These matte shades are actually more intense than the one from the Berry Burst. These shimmery shades, however, are a little bit disappointing. So it's like vice versa for both palettes, alright? So this is a shimmery shade, this is a shimmery shade, these two are shimmery shades. And I'm actually very disappointed in this blue, because in the palette it's so intense. It's almost like a very nice electric, nice like ocean blue, which is very pretty. But when you're swatching it, it's a little bit lighter, and I don't know, it's just a little bit of a disappointment. The top one is the Fruit Sorbet, the bottom one is the Berry Burst. This is with one swatch or one layer. I'm gonna go back and put on another layer and just build it up, and we'll see if it changes. And here is both of the palettes once again. This is Fruit Sorbet, and the bottom one is Berry Burst. And that is all for the swatches. I hope the swatches helped you guys, and with me, I'm not sure if I even made myself clear or if you guys understood what I was saying, but I hope this video helped you guys figure out if you guys want this palette or not. Me, I absolutely like it because of the price and the colors. I think the colors are amazing. You know, I wouldn't mind having to rebuild, because for $18, I mean, I would say it's affordable for Violet Voss. You know, Violet Voss, I have looked up or searched up their you know, their other eyeshadow palettes, and they range from like $45, which is like double the price of a palette, you know, another palette from them. So $18 for a palette by Violet Voss is, I think, a steal. So based on this video and the swatches, let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below, if you're gonna grab it or not. I think these are actually very good Christmas stocking stuffers. I'm actually thinking about getting the other two. I'm not sure yet, but I'm just gonna take another look at the other two palettes. So this is it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy the swatches and my review on this makeup eyeshadow palette. If you guys did enjoy them, please give it a big thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel to see more of my videos if you guys are not subscribed already. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye!